Hi everyone, this is Serena from Sun Moon Tarot 222. I am being called to make this video today, and I'm not really sure what is going to come out. You can hear me shuffling right now. I saged my cards already. I meditated for a bit on the cards. I still have my sage smoking here a little bit. And so I cleansed the energy out of these cards. Thank you, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, I'm not really sure what's going to come out, but the reason why I was called to come on here is because I've been hit with some pretty tough energies today regarding my Divine Masculine and just where we're at right now. So I'm on a mission. My personal mission right now in this journey is to, when, there's these very thick emotions or sensations or feelings that I'm having, is to, one of the ways to transmute these energies into something more productive is to channel. And honestly, it saves my life. Really, it does. I'm a Scorpio Moon, Gemini Sun, with tons of fire, so Sag Rising, and Leo Venus. So quite frankly, there's, just a whole bunch of stuff going on with me. But a part of this journey is also embracing who you are and what gifts God has given you, or the divine has given you, whatever name you want to use. And I'm really coming into that because I'm not an astrologer. I know a little bit about my chart and the zodiac, or my natal chart particularly, and I know a bit here and there. I don't claim to be an expert, but what I do know is that I was given this cacophony of and this cacophony, this energetic disposition for a reason, and I have been led to tarot. That's how my guides communicate with me. And so instead of, obsessing and using that, energy on, myself and in thinking about myself, there's only so much I can do, to change myself and my situation. And also not wanting to, or being on the mission to let go and surrender more. And figuring out another way to use my energy for good is what I'm doing here. So I'm not going to talk forever. My videos tend to be pretty long. I'm putting this down here for some reason. Oh, that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to take my Rider-Waite, my Romance Angels, and my Psychic Tarot that I do want to use. I'm going to put them down for a minute, though. And I'm going to pull a couple of Oracle cards, one from the Universal Love Oracle deck, and then one from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. This is by Kyle Gray, and this is Tony Carmine Salerno. Just one from each for kind of some direction that Spirit wants me to take this video. So whatever comes out of here, whatever that combined message is I'll clarify with tarot cards. And I have a feeling it's going to be something like about love. Like I'm such that's kind of where my energy tends to gravitate. It's kind of like a 50-50 between like love and like what the hell am I doing with my life. So here we go. Spirit, what's the most important message for the listener? we have fear coming out of the Universal Love Oracle deck. So one from the Kyle Gray Ancestors and Angel Spirit, or Angels and Ancestors. What message? What's the most important message for the listener? And we have Earth Guardian and Stay Rooted and Grounded. Okay, so whatever is happening in your life, it could be really any situation I'm getting right now. I'm going to have to pull more cards to clarify what situations or what storylines are actually you all are going through right now. But right away, fear and Earth Guardians. So something in your life right now is causing a lot of fear, perhaps anxiety, perhaps just like kind of this overwhelming feeling of, just not knowing what to expect, not knowing what to do about a certain situation. And this is like a really interesting image here. We have this like very bright yellow, which is like surrounded by, then we have like these two circles that could represent maybe twins, like a twin flame. We have one of these circles, so maybe one of the twins entering like this kind of sphere or like this fearful territory, like really taking the plunge. But we have this other twin, maybe who's kind of who's choosing to stay in the darkness. However you want to interpret this message is totally up to you. But just right away from this card, it's like whatever this fear is, there's the feeling of it is getting brighter and more salient and more real to you. So, right, like I'm Sun Moon. My channel is Sun Moon. My name is Sun Moon for a reason, because I genuinely, authentically, wholeheartedly believe with every ounce of my being that we need both to be in balance. So we need the darkness and the light here. And there's something about the light being shown or whatever, however you say it, on the dark and illuminating something. That's really just what I'm seeing. And I really feel like the message from the ancestors and angels is sending us Earth Guardian in order to get us to think about this fear differently. Or actually the message that I'm getting right away is that you're going to have fear become more present in your life, or you're going to be bringing that fear up to the surface. Something needs to be brought up to the surface, and these very intense feelings of fear need to be brought up into the surface. But you still have to go on with your life. Like you still have to do what you do in the day-to-day, which is like super resonant for me right now, because I'm having like, all of these strong emotions, but I'm like, I have work to do. I have like 8 million side hustles. I'm starting 2 businesses. Like I need to do something with this energy. So like, that's another message. So it's like, one, it's like, stay grounded, stay rooted and grounded. When this comes up, you still have stuff to do, and you have to figure out how to still press on and move on without reading that exact messages in the book, which really I'm not really being called to right now, but that's kind of just what I'm getting. So that's really beautiful. It's like acknowledging the fear, and then Earth Guardian is like kind of giving us some advice on what to do, with that very intense energy. And I guess, really that's what, I guess I have a tendency to talk about whenever I get on camera, because it's all energy. I mean, I think that's my gift, is being able to tap into energy. Energy is my gift. That's why I love tarot. So I'm being called to pull some tarot, and we're going to just see what comes out here. So I'm just going to pull 5 Rider-Waite. So what is the most important messages that we have for the listener spirit? The most important messages, so kind of whatever flies out. We have the 4 of Wands. Twin flame card. One of my twin flame cards. We have the Page of Pentacles. Could symbolize an offering or even a child. We have yellow again. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. Getting a lot of newness. We definitely have a theme of yellow. We also have an earthly theme here. We have the Emperor. Oh my god, this is so beautiful already. Gosh. I don't know who this is for, but we have the King of Wands. Are you kidding me? A lot of fire, a lot of earth. Woo! I'm going to pull one more card. I have to pull one more card. Okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles here. So give me a second. Like I said before, there's a fiery energy I'm getting out of this spread, and it's not specific. I didn't, these cards aren't in any position, any particular position. But I'm getting a lot of newness. I'm getting like this, something is renewed and something is like burning, like this there's like this burning desire almost to start new. Like anytime we see an ace, it's really just wanting to start fresh. And I do really feel like these messages or these particular messages coming out like this is for divine feminine. These are messages from a divine masculine for a divine feminine. So I'm seeing, okay. I'm seeing despite there being some obstacles and some things in the way, some blocks perhaps that are preventing the masculine from coming forward. There's what he is actually keeping to himself is that he, everything is in the upright. He really sees, and I just channel masculine as he really sees the potential for a new beginning. The Emperor card to me is a divine masculine. The King of Wands card to me is a divine masculine. This is very strong fire energy here. So you could be dealing with an Aries for the Emperor here, or you could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the King of Wands here. This also could be your energy feminine. Either of these cards or both of these cards could be your energy in that, okay, so I'm seeing a couple things here. I'm seeing that while they do see, Page of Pentacles is for like an offering, something of value, but it's not, yes, it's an offering, right? It could also represent a child or a son. However, even though they see this new beginning, there's this theme of like yellow here, right? This newness is terrifying. Like this potential that they see, and particularly because this is a twin flame connection, it is so powerful and so strong and so present in their mind that it is terrifying. And there's something about this combination here too, that both the divine masculine and the divine feminine are in their power. That's just what I feel. That is just what I feel, okay? So the Emperor, or the divine masculine, is like, I know what my job is. I know what I'm here to do. I want to provide for you. I see this beautiful, I see all of this potential to have everything that we want. And I want to like wave my magic wand and make it happen. And I have the power to do that. But there's still something that is not completely clear yet. And I'm holding back. So he's holding back all of this fire. He could be just trying to get clear on what exactly it is. So I'm gonna clarify these energies. The Emperor. So Spirit, why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? Oh, we have a lot of cards that just flew out. We have tons of sword energy that just flew out, but I'm gonna put these back. If they come back out, then we know that these were meant to come out that way. I mean, just looking at those, I really feel like Spirit is trying to send a message with all that sword energy for clarifying the Emperor. But let's see what else. Spirit, one card for the Emperor, please. We have more fiery passion here. So the Eight of Wands is clarifying the Emperor, which just reinforces that there's this desire, very, very, very strong, passionate desire for forward movement. This could also be, this could also represent the Emperor moving or needing to move or needing to travel to be closer to you. But that's what that card is. So just tons of fire, tons. Whew! Like out of breath from all this fire. So King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? The Hermit. And it's interesting too because we have a little bit of a candle burning. We have some fire burning in this. So this is actually making some sense here. Like I said, there's this like burning, fire. There's this awareness. There's this knowing that this is something that has so much potential, but this is a Virgo energy. The signs they don't matter. It could be anybody. But the masculine is needing to go inside and like figure out what this fire is about, like what this fear is about, because this fire and this fear could really be translating as like the same type of energy. It's like too good to be true kind of energy. Like the feeling could be very euphoric and very overwhelming in a way and scare the shit out of the masculine. Part of my French. I cuss from now and again. I don't have too bad of a potty mouth, but I do. So if you don't like that, I apologize, but it will come out. So, but still, there's this need for them to keep something to themselves. They're also really treasuring and holding dear to their heart this passion and this love they have for you. They might not be able to tell anybody or tell you. There's a lot of swords that came out, so perhaps like that was a message from spirit saying, like, you know, they really want to tell you, they really want to come forth with this communication, but something is really holding them back because they're scared and they don't really understand it yet. Okay, so the Hermit. The Hermit was, I think, yeah, there. So the Hermit, you don't really understand it. Okay, the Knight of Wands. Woo! Okay, so you could be more fire, you guys. Wow. So you could be intimate. You could be sexually involved with your masculine. Regardless, they want to be. They like it. This is almost like one message is that this is like what's stirring up the fire. So if you have been involved, I'm getting that you might not be involved right now, but you have been, and they really want that again. But they're holding back. Okay, so the second thing with the Knight of Wands is like, this is where the fire is coming from, or the fire is getting so strong that this is how they need to kind of alleviate that. But you know, they're holding on. They're holding back this. Why are they holding back this? Why are they holding this back? This was clarifying the this is clarifying the Four of Pentacles. They're holding back like this sexual energy, and it's an in and out energy. So, you know, what I'm getting right away is that maybe they're holding this back because they don't want to hurt you with this energy. They know that they want something more stable. And it's almost like this is too, okay, this is what it is, you guys. This is too special of a connection. This is too valuable of a connection. And you know, the Page is kind of, you know, the younger of the suits. So they're not ready to completely come forth with a solid offering, but that energy is there. They definitely want that, but they want to give you something of value. And there's just so much fire here and power and like awareness and knowing, but and they want nothing more to just like come in and you know, give it to you. Sorry, that's just what is here. But they know that this is more special, and they're holding back. They're really, really holding that back. So why are they holding that back, Spirit? Why are they holding back the Nine of Swords energy? Oh my gosh, that's too many. Too many. One card, Spirit. One card. Why are they holding back that fiery, passionate energy of Knight of Wands? This is a pair here. I came on and I was like, I don't know what this reading is about. I don't know what this reading is about. But clearly, Spirit is picking up on somebody's fire right now. I mean, I'm a lot of fire. This could be my situation. But this is a power couple. This is and the World and the Magician flew out. So I don't know. I'm in somewhere in the title, I'm going to name this like all the potential in the world, because that's what wands represent, really is like creating, taking like potential and potential for greatness in all areas of life and really making something out of it, right? Just like I'm talking about transmutation, like taking these fearful, dark energies and transforming them somehow, channeling them somehow, doing something with them somehow. So, like, there's just this beautiful awareness that you are their person and you are the one that they want to create this, like, this, look at, this is wish fulfillment. This is the couple that lives in this Four of Wands castle. Okay? I don't know. It couldn't be more clear. So they're holding back from you. They're holding back the Knight of Wands energy because you're not to be squandered. Your love is not to be squandered. This really could be why they're staying away from you, feminines. Because they see that you're too valuable. And honestly, a message that I'm getting is that, like, they have to do something with this energy that is more positive and more productive for their lives. A lot of them could be, there could be sexual addiction or something that they're dealing with where they're getting these really strong sexual urges that are coming from a low vibration and not coming from a place of love, but coming from a place of need and desperation to be loved because of their self-worth. So I'm not really sure why I'm saying that, but whenever I see Knight of Wands, it's just like in and out, doesn't want to spend, time, cuddling and getting to know each other and really creating that beautiful bond. They only want to create the bond sexually, but then they want to leave. But this masculine, or this group of masculines, actually, I think it's a group of masculines, they're really recognizing that you're better than that, and they want to protect you. They really do. They want to protect you from it. Wow. So any information about this Page of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles, why is Page of Pentacles here? So we have the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Holy moly. These just flew out together. Damn, there is a lot of passion and love. Like, Spirit is making it really clear that this is a well-rounded, balanced, deep inner feeling that the masculine has for the feminine. I pulled this, to clarify the Page of Pentacles. Like this, this need to bring you something. This offer is a love offering. This is a love offering. But as we know, the King of Cups is a very controlled masculine energy. One who doesn't pour out their love, does not necessarily wear their heart on their sleeve. They keep it really, really close to their heart. Their emotions are very important to them. We have two kings here, my goodness, and we have the Emperor. Whew! Just some deep, deep love. If you've been feeling like really heavy in your heart, both in maybe a grieving or sorrowful or even like longing type of way, or like in a euphoric type of way, this could be your masculine coming through just, thinking about you, like thinking about, just pouring their love all over you and really wanting to offer you something. But the King of Cups is holding back. That's another card of holding back. Okay, so let's pull some action. So what is the masculine? What action is the masculine going to take in March? Let's pull action for March. Okay. Similar to, we had the Hermit come out, right? Where there's this knowing. They're really, really, really coming into their awareness. They're having breakthroughs, okay? Like serious breakthroughs. I mean, the first card that flew out was the 1111 Twin Flame 4 of Wands card, okay? They're coming into this awareness. They're having epiphanies, downloads. Maybe you have enlightened them. If you're not in total separation, maybe you've enlightened them to the concept of twin flames. Maybe they already knew about it and they're choosing not to ignore it anymore. But whatever it is, this fiery passion and this love and wanting to offer something solid is really kind of taking root and and just really becoming a reality in their minds, okay? But they're still in this hangman energy, which is good. Separation to me, although it is agonizing, which is a sign to me that I'm not ready either, that I have purging and I have work to do still, and I have to figure out how to get control over these emotions and transmute them and transform them and create and do me and focus on me. But this hangman energy is a good energy, right? Even the Hermit, they need some time. You want them to take time to figure themselves out. You don't want somebody hastily rushing in, because that they don't stay. That Knight of Wands energy doesn't stay. You want somebody to stay. You want somebody to be stable. They want to be stable too. They genuinely see that with you. It's just, they're like, okay, this is not just wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. This is real. Okay? Oh, are you kidding me? We have fire couples that came out. We have water couples that came out here. Okay? So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or anywhere in your chart. Both of you, the feminine, masculine, could be holding that. We also have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces couples coming out. Twin flames. 2 pairs. So it's like this could be 2 groups that we're talking about. This could be, if it resonates, that all of this is happening for you. So there's this fiery, passionate, sexual, sensual energy, and then there's these overflowing cups of love. I'm actually not surprised that's the Empress just has to jump out, I think, when I clarify next, right? But I'm not surprised that Spirit is giving me these messages, because I was feeling so deeply today. I am just in my feels. And so Spirit, I think, is guiding me here to say, when you're in your feels, just get on and do a video, okay? Use your feels. Use your feels. Woo! All right. I think that's good. I think that's the message. I want to pull some oracle cards, because oracle cards are amazing. So full circle. Stay rooted and grounded is making so much sense right now. And actually, I'm going to read this. These cards are both making so much sense. This fear, there's tons of fear when I'm just feeling so much depth of emotion here. There's that there's that fear from these strong emotions coming out, right? And so Spirit is saying with the Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So let's get some messages, and then I'm going to pull some romance angel messages, and then we'll wrap it up. I can go on and on and on, but we all got to get on with our day. Stay rooted and grounded. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental, who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff adorned with a dream catcher shows they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. Oh, I love that. Extended message. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. These coming out together. I mean, and this card for the Angels and Ancestors book saying that exact line about fear. This is direct advice to you. If you're rushing ahead or making a decision based on more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Okay, so the reason why we are on this journey, and even if you're not a twin flame, or you think you're with a catalyst, or it's a soulmate and you're having challenges with that soulmate and you have this deep connection, it doesn't matter. Whatever connection you are in currently, you are in for a reason, and there are powerful lessons. So it's kind of this really delicate balance that we have to have with stay grounded, move forward. You still have to get up, take a shower, get your clothes on, get out to your job or apply for jobs or, excuse me, just get out and get it done. But then also don't miss the lessons in all of these feelings and emotions and strong sensations that you're having. So what you might have to do when there's all of this fire and outpouring of love that you want to give, number one, figure out how to use it and transform it, maybe in your work. 2, capture that, just maybe try and capture and observe this beautiful alchemy happening in your life, this creativity. And this is easier said than done. I know. When you don't want to get up, when you don't want to do something because you're so sad and you're grieving and you're sorrowful, I get that 100%. Just keep on going. Know that you're not alone, and there are people who really get you. Like, it came to a point where I was surrendering and letting go that I was just like, I need help. I need to talk to somebody. I joined twin flame support groups. I'm starting my channel because I want to I want to connect with you all, and I want to share this experience. And this is one of the beautiful things. And I know I'm kind of talking and rambling, but this is one of the beautiful things. One of my fellow Divine Feminines reminded me the other week that she reminded me, like, this is another reason why we're here, is to connect with each other. And I just found out that I'm from the Starseed Syrian group, and I mean, it couldn't resonate more. We don't have to get into that right now. I have tons of research to do about that, tons more research to do about that, and kind of exploration, but just, I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying. Do whatever you can. Also, if you feel like you're going insane, so you feel like you're going insane. No big deal. We're just human. I love you. So, remember that. Okay. Woo! I haven't even asked. Romance angels, what are the most important messages for the listener, for these particular listeners? Trust. Amazing. This situation is calling for you to have faith. We have deception, and we have let your friends help you. Exactly. So, we already saw the honeymoon cards, the engagement cards, and everything in this reading already. But it's not time, okay, for that. It's not time. This is what this reading is telling me, and we all know that. We all know that it's not time. That's why we're watching this video. Anyway, we know internally, intrinsically, that there's this love and this passion and this unconditional outpouring of overflowing love for each other. But there's all of these there's all this fear that is both on the masculine and the feminine parts right now. That's really what I'm sensing. But clearly, somebody's wearing a false mask. Four of Pentacles. They're not being totally upfront with you. You may not be, I can't speak. You may not have been telling them the full and honest truth about how you're feeling. I feel like really quickly in my communication with my masculine sometimes like I'll say something and then I'll think about it and I'm like, that's not actually what I was really trying to say. So my particular journey is about being clear and honest and vulnerable and saying exactly what it is I am actually trying to say without all of this other stuff covering up the fact that he makes me so painfully like vulnerable, and that is so scary, right? But look at your mask, because we mirror each other, right? So if you're wearing a mask, they might be wearing a mask. It's clear that they need time. It's clear. It's clear that they need time. Trust that everything is in divine timing. This type of love and this type of passion, you both decide what you do with it, right? In this lifetime. You both decide. It's going to be different for everybody. Not everybody's going to go into union. Some people are going to go into union. It's a paradox. We won't talk about that paradox right now. But trust. At the end of the day, trust that everything is going to work out for everyone's highest good. Easier said than done, I know. Let your friends help you. So, I was alluding to this earlier. I was getting this message earlier that if you're really, really struggling, reach out. Reach out. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to other twin flame support groups on Facebook. I haven't really trolled Instagram for twin flame support groups. I'm sure it's out there. I'm not great with social media. This is like big enough deal for me to do this anyway. A YouTube channel, but let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This is what we need. Really, this is what we need. Okay, let's pull any more cards. One more card from Universal Love, and then I think that's it. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Oh, love. That's like a beautiful cherry on the top. At the end of the day, Know that you are loved. My angels and guides and my divine masculine are always giving me downloads. It's whether or not I want to accept it, right? And look at it and receive it. I'm going to read about love and we'll end there. Let love guide your speech, thoughts, and actions, and a relationship will dramatically improve. Know that love heals all things. It illuminates hearts and minds, opens doors previously closed, and reveals pathways that were once hidden. Love is not merely responsive. It anticipates and tends to future needs. Love wants what is good for the sake of goodness. It keeps no tabs and collects no recompense. Collects no recompense. Love is its own reward. Love has but one enemy, and that is fear. Get out of here. So be fearless. The next time you're about to react or respond to any situation through fear, stop and replace the fear with love. You will be amazed by the results and what this simple change will bring. Shift into love and offer kindness. Shift into love and find courage. Shift into love and know peace. Oh man, that is a beautiful, beautiful, I mean, to start out with fear and then get to this place, right, throughout this reading. And it said the counter to fear is love. I love you, Spirit. This was beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this message. This is a journey. This reading was a journey in itself. It's a mini journey to realize for me, like, this was a very clear message to me too, about just tapping in and thinking about all the times we're reacting out of fear, from a fearful place. Every thought, everything we say, our behaviors. I mean, I can think of a few times I've done that in the past week, and it's like this might be hard at first. This probably will be hard at first, especially if you're having a bad day, and especially if you're experiencing some really, really dark, deep emotions from this journey or from whatever you're going through, right? This could be really hard to act out of love. But I feel like the more we do that, there's only so much deep inner work that we can do, where when we go out and we are just interacting in the day-to-day and we're not having a good day, let's face it, that happens. We sometimes just have to put on that happy face and pretend. And one way to pretend like we feel loving things towards one another, right? Sometimes we don't, especially if we're not feeling loved, right? We're working on ourselves. We have a lot of work to do. So be compassionate, right? Love yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. But this is saying, pull from a loving place as opposed to a fearful place. So it's not even about putting on a happy face, really. It's finding the love within, and pulling from that place in your thoughts, actions, speech, behavior, so on and so forth. I hope this resonates. This totally resonated for me. Thank you so much for watching. I feel so blessed to be guided in this way and to have found tarot, and I hope you like and subscribe. Please remember to subscribe, because I want to know if this resonates with people. And like I said, I just want to get out messages and hope that you all feel better and can get new perspectives when you need it. And I love you. Love and light.